So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to discuss the lesson plans. So I'm looking at level 4. Ali, if you want to, we can go to level 6 and discuss it, but it's more or less the same. Right, there are like some adaptations, but it's pretty much same thing. So like we discussed, there's like 2A, 2B, which means like 2 lessons. And yeah, let's look at 2A first, and then 2B. I think it was here. So warm-up, teacher shows the logo image from the warm-up activity presentation and elicits from the class what company is associated with and what product it serves. It provides. Students who then work in pairs, small groups without phones, to guess what product service company originally offered. The class shares their guesses and the teacher confirms the correct answer. So slide 1. Let's look at the slide as well. Here it is. Here, the logo. I mean, I don't need, I don't think anybody needs like phone to guess the logo. Anyways, too easy. Okay, our Instagram photo shared, photo sharing. Originally, it was Bourbon and it was Check-in app. When the creators noticed the photo sharing aspect is most popular, they changed it to their business plan. Okay, YouTube video sharing platform. Originally, it was a dating site where people could meet through video they uploaded. It was not successful, but then they decided just to focus on video sharing. The company took off. Netflix, so clear, right? For lower students, can be done as a whole class activities. For high level students, you can divide them into class groups and assign a different logo. But it's, I mean, the activity I think is too easy. Step 1, teacher explains what pivot is and why it may be necessary. I think maybe that would be more interesting, maybe to brainstorm ideas what pivot is. A pivot can be small, such as changing part design a product. Entrepreneurs can use the result of the survey to decide if they need to pivot or how much a change they need to make. Step 2, teachers hand out the activity worksheet. Okay. Teacher explains the activity will help students identify the changes they need to make in their products. Teacher instruct the students about part 2 and 3 in the survey results. If the students' survey indicates strong support for all the questions, they can move to activity 2. Those students who have some or many questions that indicate weak support, scattered results, they move on to question 3 and 4. So, okay, let's see. Activity. Students can choose from the following options. Watch this TED, read the article about Nigeria's water cycle. Okay. Or assist students who are pivoting. Wrap up. Students share takeaways from the lesson, a short summary of the video they watched, an article they... Okay. What do you think about the lesson? What do you think about... I think it's easy, difficult, packed with activity, not really. What do you think? Well, let me look at the student activity. Oh, they provided exit ticket. This is interesting. Sona says it's easy lesson, right? Uh-huh. Okay, what question do you have? Okay, that's an interesting exit ticket activity. Okay, activity 1. 2. Where's activity 1? Yeah, well, fine. Okay, the first one, business plan describes what entrepreneur plans for their future business. The purpose of the business plan is to sell a new product. The business plan is written by investors or suppliers. The business plan can help convince suppliers to work with new businesses. A well-written, okay, fine. True or false? Okay, clear. This is easy.
Razira, are you looking through the second B lesson?
Wait.
No?
No, it's a second.
2A?
Yeah.
2A? Mm-hmm.
Wait. Ah, it's B, yes. This one is B. This one A.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
Mm-hmm.
sec. I'll look at A. Mm. Student materials. Yeah. Optional reading. Worksheet. Let me see. Yes, this one. Strong support, weak support. With these changes, do you think the product can be successful? Why not? Easy options. Since the class is just for practice, you can change some of the survey results to show stronger support for your product. Hard option. If you really want to develop viable product in this class, think about what you need to change. If you want to change the product completely, discuss it with your teacher. You need the approval of your teacher to do so. What do you think about this one? About pivot? Mm. Yeah, good for analysis.
I agree with Sona. I don't think that we will have time for extra reading. So
Mm.
the previous week, so what did I do the previous week? I just divided Monday was for is voices,
Uh-huh.
and the second day was for ESP.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't like it
Mm-hmm.
actually. Yeah, because I don't know, like time management was difficult. And this week I want to do this way. So Monday voices with one lesson of ESP, like this one to A.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day will be also voices plus 2B lesson. Because
Okay.
otherwise, like it doesn't work for us, for example.
You mean
Yeah.
for level 6 group or for your level 4 group?
For both group.
Okay. I agree.
Just
Whatever
mhm.
works, because some students do it quite fast, right? Some students go
Yes.
with it.
Uh-huh.
I also think like some students who have like I don't know, degree in business or like
Hmm.
experience in business, they're easier for them, but for some people it's really hard. It's like something
Hmm.
absolutely new and scary. I understand.
Yeah. And in the first lessons of ESP, so first lessons of ESP, they were like there were a lot of repetitive tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it made like a lesson a little bit boring. I understand that they're necessary for like detailed understanding how to make data analysis, but at the same time, some of them were like, oh, we have done this already. Why should we repeat like this? Yeah. Okay, I will try um, this week to divide this 2A and 2B lessons.
Okay, got it. Because here you can see that yeah, the first lesson was pivot. This one is
Mhm,
slightly different. It's like the
mhm.
structure of the business plan, basically. Remember true or false activity for 2B? So you listen. So what will investor want to know about your business before they invest? What will employees want to know about your business before they invest? What will suppliers want to know about your business before they invest? Okay. Investor, employee, like supplier. Listening for gist, 5 minutes. Teacher plays the video describing what business plan is and the purpose, the audience, and structure. Listening for details. Teacher distributes activity 2. Worksheet. The students instruct them to mark each supplement true or false. And we actually watched it. And students watch the video again to see if it's correct, like true or false. It's also very easy, actually, especially for higher level students, I think. For lower level students, it might be difficult. Okay, step 3, teacher puts students into pairs, small groups, they write the false statements to make them true. Okay. As a whole class, students, okay, puts, okay, just a minute, I think did I delete something? Mm-hmm. The whole class students share their answers and discuss any areas of confusion. Okay. Okay, got it. It may be beneficial to work in pairs, in small group. For high level, it may be beneficial to work individually. Especially step 3. Okay, the answers for true or false activity are here. The purpose of the business plan, yeah, it's pretty much logical. Final or project overview. Okay, show ESP overview PowerPoint. Teacher explains trimester 2 final project to the students, how to fit overall course, and uses the ideas. Okay, let's see this presentation. So here it is, trimester 1, we did market service. Second one is business plans and supplemental activities. Written business plan goals, use the market survey data to make business decisions. Assessment. Okay, 5 points participating, completing lesson tasks, 10 points for ratings, business plan. Okay.
I like the timeline because I forgot to discuss national networking event and national conference.
Yeah, it's
I
here.
forgot about them.
It's okay because we don't know the dates. Well, actually, we know the
Uh-huh.
dates. Right now, we know. I can tell you. The
Mhm.
national networking is going to be in November.
Mhm.
And I actually know the date. It is 8th of November. So exactly in 1 month. On 8th of November, it's going to be in Astana. We don't know the
Mhm.
venue yet, but it's going to be there. National conference, guys, it's basically graduation, right? Graduation is going to be at the end of the third trimester, and finally it is going to be a regional conference. But regional conference is going to be in April, I think, something like that. Mhm. Any
Okay.
questions about this, Elia? They wanted to ask something. No?
No, no, no. Everything's there.
Okay, it's true. So, like I said, 8th of November. The rest is to be confirmed. Okay, so we do know that national networking is going to be in the middle, basically, of the I mean, almost by the end of the trimester, right? Not like in the middle, but anyways, it's going to be there. And national conference is going to be at, I mean, later. Let me know if you have any questions about this one. So what else? Yeah, the assessment. Do you want to look at the rubrics? Do you want to discuss it together? Checklist, the rubrics? Do you think
Yes, I'm currently looking through this.
rubric is here? It's
Uh-huh.
like in the very beginning, I think. Let's just look at the curriculum assessment guide. It doesn't matter which level. I've just opened something. Business plan. Participation rubric is like for every week out of 5. I don't think you even need it, right? I don't think you need it.
Mhm.
But we certainly need the rubric for the business plan. Here it is. So it's format, content, and writing. And 1 is all the required elements are present and complete. This is so 3 for this one, 3 for this one, 3 for this one, and 1 for this one. It used to be almost the same for the market survey. For the market survey, at the end they had to do the plan. Here they have to have all the elements, and that's a separate criteria. Again, if we need to discuss those, please let me know if you want to discuss any of this.
No, but
Check
business
this.
plan itself.
Sorry?
No, I have opened business plan
Uh-huh.
and template, student version.
You want to see the template? Okay, sure. Go for it. I'm looking now at the checklist. Here's the
Oh, checklist. Uh-huh. Okay.
main heading and subheading, executive
Mhm.
summary, business description, marketing section, financial section, professional writing. Guys, you do remember again that they are not, it's like real business plan. It's not easy to write. It's normally like you need a finance person, marketing, because there are different sections, right? So I think it's fair that our students are going to use ChatGPT a lot. What do you think?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm totally fine with it because again, it's a content knowledge, right? We're not here to teach them MBA course. So
Mhm.
I'm fine with like, them using ChatGPT.
I
Like,
think some of them can teach us
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because yeah, I think almost half of them, for example, in my group, they are already entrepreneurs, and they shared that they had also applied for a lot of like projects and programs. They know how to write business plan. Maybe they will correct us or maybe help us or some of the group mates to do this business plan. So let's see. Let's
Absolutely.
know. Yeah.
That's why I think it's very good to have like the template
Hmm.
work in groups.
Hmm.
Especially you can say like those of you who have experience like writing business plan, raise your hands. I'm like I will distribute them. So they are not in one group. And yeah,
Hmm.
it would be really nice discussion. They could be like
Hmm.
discussing some of the sections. But then again, like this would take like normally business plan takes some time to write, right? So it's quite a work, but then again,
Hmm.
I'm so happy we have ChatGPT. It would be so easy to do. Okay, there's a template, I think. Template is this, which is good, right? I like it. It would be not easy. But then again, like I said, if they really like were writing it themselves, that's extremely easy. But then again, because they use ChatGPT, they just have to look at like whatever ChatGPT is. Sometimes, the word is hallucinating. So it might forget something or give another number. So they have to look for consistency. They have to check that it's actually understood what they wanted.
Hmm.
So they have to be careful about that. So it's like coherent. Otherwise, this is the template. What do you think about lesson 2A and 2B? What do you think?
I think they cool. Yeah, let's try to teach them.
Hmm, okay.
Maybe I don't know.
But
Maybe there will be some questions about costs. Yeah, here.
about what? Costs?
Co cost, income statement, like cost projections, operating costs.
I'm totally fine they're doing it with
Yeah.
ChatGPT. Whatever ChatGPT says is fine because
Mhm.
it's really hard
Okay.
to do. I mean, if you don't know the market, like if
Mhm.
you're not specialist in this area, it's almost impossible to do that. I mean, I can say
Mhm.
whatever number, but if I were like serious about it, like I would, make a market research, right? We don't have the
Mhm.
money for that, budget or time for that. They just ask ChatGPT what would be the costs. It's fine,
Mhm.
whatever it suggests.
Mhm.
But I
Okay.
mean, they will have to think about it being logical. I think that's
Mhm.
very important. Another thing I would like to mention right now is that some of the participants would also get like small grants. We didn't announce it, but it will be. Now
Mhm.
you don't even have to say to them. It's going to be $2,000-$3,000. Not very big
Mhm.
grant, not
Mhm.
fulfill any big project, but they can apply for it.
Good news. They were
Yeah.
asking for that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be, but they're very, very small. And so it's going to be two individual students, I think. But anyways, we once we have the problem is it's now with our program director, and she's like, there's so many details there, because they want to be careful about it. So it's like transparent and logical and fair. Like our program director, she's very serious about it. So they're looking at the policies, trying to see like how to give it to students, how to check if they really like used it well and stuff like that. But there are not
Mhm.
many. I think there are like
Mhm.
five, something like. But anyways, it's still nice, right? Like
Mhm.
when we discuss it in our team, they say like it's such a small amount of money. But then think about Kazakhstan, think about people. They're
Yeah.
like even like some people can make something amazing about it. I mean,
Mhm.
I know we look at it
Mhm.
very skeptically because
Mhm.
like like good projects are more than 2,000-3,000, dollars. Let's see. So this is one thing. Any other questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Do you want to discuss something? Anything? Any concern?
Yeah, yeah, I still have a question about field trip. Maybe I missed some of your Zoom meetings where you discussed this, but Some of my students ask if we can go to like universities
No.
for a field trip. No.
I mean,
Okay.
okay, we like our senior program officer is now like coming up with this policies because like the
Mhm.
policies changed and like the logic changed. Once he is going to share the policies, I'm going to share it with you. But the most important thing to remember is that the best option for field trip should be an American company. If there is no
Mhm.
American company, then there should be some European company to go to. And
Mhm.
yeah, so we like ideally we should organize it. If not, if somebody has some ideas, yeah, you can go for it.
Mhm. So they asked if it should be a profitable company. I said like it should be like related to some kind of business.
Yeah, the most important is that
Wow.
it's American company or European company and that the field trip is in English. That would be ideal, right? If there's like some American like talking about it, they'll be like, this is perfect. But then again, I think Maksat, our senior program officer, he will try to arrange one. If he cannot,
Mhm.
then it should be some European company.
Mhm.
If it's not a European company, then it could be like a local company. But I mean,
Mhm.
if they do not figure that out, then we'll discuss it. But ideally, we should take care of it. But if you have some initiatives, we would be very, very
Mhm.
grateful. We would be very,
Mhm.
very happy. And if, yeah, so yeah, let me know.
And I'm still confused about supplemental activities.
So, Alia, there's going to be 5 supplemental activities. Like, I don't know, our senior program officer made it very complicated. He said there can be, uh, I mean, do you remember I told you that we have new resource teacher? You saw Linda, right? There is another one. His name is
Yes.
Jordan.
Uh,
So Jordan, he's doing right now he's doing webinars, but he's coming in person and he's going to do 2 things. One, he's going to conduct lesson observations and he's going to do supplemental activities. But when he's conducting supplemental activities, he's going to do that in tandem with you. Does that make sense? So it's going to
so
be
they
time.
write 10 supplemental activities in the plan, in the curriculum, right?
Yeah, how to explain Alia? So he wants 3 different activities. Like remember, we just had conversation clubs. Not anymore.
Yeah.
He wants it to be very structured. So basically,
Uh-huh.
what Maksat, our SIGRAM program officer, wants, he wants it different activities. One field trip, one lesson with Jordan. So together with Jordan, I mean, he would come up with like supplemental activity, and you would be like co-teaching. Does that make sense?
Ah, okay. Now I got it.
It's supplemental. So,
So,
so
uh-huh.
one field trip, one supplemental activity with Jordan, one
Mhm.
it could be one guest speaker. But the problem is like once he told me the requirements for the guest speaker, it's impossible. It's just impossible. I mean, he said that it should be a native speaker, which is like I don't think somebody has a native speaker, American native speaker who can come and do that for free. I don't think so. Then he said, one more thing. Yeah, so some, like, I think the topics. He actually said that there should be 13 topics. And in this scale of the 13 topics, there could be some kind of activity as well. So, but
Mhm.
again, you see, Maxa said, I'm going to come up with the policies and I'm going to share it because, again, he's
Mhm.
very strict about it. Remember how relaxed we were about it? We said, like,
Mhm.
anything you can do, whatever. But now it's
Mhm.
like 2 very structured, 3 not very structured activity, and the rest is basically webinars that they attend. That's it. So
Mhm.
only
Mhm.
5 hours that can be
Mhm.
conducted by a teacher. That's it.
Mhm. Mhm. So does anybody check the attendance? Yeah,
In
when
the
they
webinar.
yeah in webinars, yeah.
Right now, Maksat himself is checking the attendance, but we're
Uh-huh.
going to fix it. You see, now it's easier because now they register. When they register, they write the country, the city, and it's easier to identify them. So probably
Should
we'll try to figure that out ourselves, which is logical, right? We conduct it and we should check the attendance.
Yeah,
But
like should I control if they watch these webinars or not?
you know, in the past, remember, you just had to ask them, and if they said yes, you just write he
Mhm,
attended
mhm,
like whatever hours,
mhm.
right? If it goes like very out of hand, probably we'll do that. Remember at the end they could watch the webinar
Yes.
and we can
Yeah.
I think we'd have the same thing, but I'm not sure because we
Mhm,
always want to add some attendance. We always have it's okay with like grades, but we always have
mhm,
problem with attendance. You know that, and that's
mhm.
always the problem. So we'll probably that's how we would address it. Uh-huh.
Some of them send me the screenshots.
Yeah, 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 I saw it.
So,
They,
okay.
I think they even sent it to the general chat. Yeah, they're like,
Mhm,
yeah, it's good.
mhm.
Any other questions?
Okay.
Yeah.
So not questions. Yeah, everything's
Okay.
clear.
Okay, cool. Next week we're going to meet again. I think it's great that we have
Okay.
once a week we have a meeting and we discuss the lesson plans. Do you think it's easier when we discuss it together? Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Super.
Okay. I'm glad. So if I have any questions, please write to the chat or yeah, let me know. I'm here. I'm always available.
Mhm.
Okay.
Great.
Have a nice week. See you soon. Bye bye.
Okay, listening to you, ladies.